Super Bowl 53 just 2 days away, and just a few days ago, 33 people were arrested in Atlanta on sex trafficking charges ahead of the big game. Officials with the Dalton Police Department say it's also a dangerous time for many women in those cities, with sex trafficking on the rise during the big events. Channel 3's Joy Dukes shows us what some law enforcement groups are doing to stop it and how you can look for the signs.
Bruce Frazier with the Dalton Police Department says with major sporting events often come a higher number of sex trafficking cases.
They do see people, unfortunately, being brought in for events like that.
That statement rang true just days ahead of Super Bowl 53.
The FBI and GBI and some other agencies, they announced a pretty large bust down there in the Atlanta area leading up to the Super Bowl.
Frazier says even though Dalton PD wasn't involved in that bust, their eyes are always open.
Sex trafficking is something that, law enforcement nationwide should be on the lookout for really, all the time.
As a city so close to a major interstate like I-75,
there could be trafficking at least coming through, if not taking place in the jurisdiction.
Their officers are trained to spot the telltale signs.
If you see, a young woman with somebody that, maybe is a lot older than them.
With a big event nearby coming up, he says it's important for residents to know those signs too.
Maybe they don't know what town they're in. They can't answer, basic questions about, their work or things like that. They don't have identification on them.
Frazier says if you see something, go with your gut and say something.
Whether, you see somebody in public and it's going on at that moment, certainly there's no reason to be afraid to call 911.
Reporting in Dalton, Joy Dukes, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Frazier says if you see something suspicious and you're not sure, contact the Dalton Police Department. The number there at the bottom of your screen.